Welcome to the WDW Fan Zone Show, News and Current Events Edition. I am Stuart Sternberg, and tonight I'm joined by Darlene and Jess. And we're going to get right into it right away. We've been away for a couple weeks with the news edition. So, Jess, take it away and get everybody caught up to date.
All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. So, I have some news on Hollywood Studios Jollywood Nights. This is for all Christmas events. Jollywood Nights and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at the Magic Kingdom. The tickets are now on sale. So if you plan on going to any of these events, go check it out right now because they do tend to sell out. So make sure you check out and get your tickets now. As for Jollywood Nights, I mentioned a couple weeks ago that there's going to be some D23 Gold member perks. They did not have the information out for that until today. So these are for only November 27th and 29th, those nights. And for an extra $23, a D23 reserved viewing area for Jollywood Nights, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, and D23 Fa La 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 Lounge at Pizza Rizzo with light food and drink, charging stations, and a photo op. And then there's going to be also a special little commemorative gift. The tickets are on sale now for D23 Gold members also. So check out those things. I do have a closure alert. And the Magic Kingdom, the Barrel Bridge at Tom Sawyer Island is now removed, and they are refurbishing the bridge. So if you plan on going to Tom Sawyer Island, be aware that that Barrel Bridge that everyone loves is not there. So I actually wonder what it looks like without it. I think it'd be interesting. But anyway, and then finally, some wonderful news. There has been a white Shetland pony born today, actually, July 13th, at the Tricycle D Ranch at Fort Wilderness. And this pony will eventually join the team that pulls Cinderella's coach. I guess because it has like perfectly white fur that would be perfect to show off the coach. So, all right, that's all I have for today.
Right. Thank you, Jess. All right, Darlene, what have you got for us?
Okay, well, I'm going to start us off with Run Disney news because that just came out today. We have the Wine and Dine 2023 half marathon weekend, and the new medals are really cool. We got the Mad Hatter with the Cheshire Cat for the 5K. We've got the Lumiere in Cogsworth for the 10K, along with the other side, I believe, has Mrs. Potts and Chip. Then we have for the challenge, or the 13.1, the half marathon, is, I can't remember. It's from Encanto. I can't remember her name.
Mirabelle.
Thank you. And then for the 2-course challenge, we have Figment. So I'm very excited about all of those. Kind of wish I was doing the 5 and the 10 to get Alice in Wonderland with the Cheshire Cat and, the Mad Hatter. And then I just can't do those anymore. Then the next announcements are the Springtime Surprise weekends are going to be registration. Club Run Disney Gold and Platinum, August 15th. So mark your calendars. General public on site is going to be August 22nd. And virtual events are going to go on sale on August 25th. Then the next thing, which is coming up in two weeks roughly, is the Run Disney Virtual 12Ks of Christmas 2023. A new race is coming to town, and the registration is going to be starting on July 25th. So That's the news for Run Disney. Next up, Stuart's going to tell you all about the weather. It's been hot. So, with National Ice Cream Day coming up this weekend, if you are in the parks, you're going to want to go to Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies for ice cream and milkshakes. They are delicious and they're very plentiful and very filling. That is at the Magic Kingdom. Then Epcot, you can go to La Artistian des Glaces for...
So that 10 times fast.
I know, right? Bouquet glaze. They have like a funnel cake type ice cream with a cookie on top. Then you go to Hollywood Studios and you go to Hollywood Scoops and you can get a brownie ice cream sundae. Yum, yum. Animal Kingdom Dino Bites has a gigundous chocolate chip cookie with vanilla ice cream with sprinkles sandwich. Looks delicious. Then, of course, go to the boardwalk, go to Beaches and Cream, and you can get a mini kitchen sink, which is cool. Also, if you're at the water parks, hit up Typhoon Lagoon, which is open, and Happy Landings ice cream. And they've got a cool sand pail sundae. Then if you're at Disney Springs, go to one of mine and Stuart's favorite places, probably Jess's too, Ghirardelli, because they have awesome desserts there. You can even get cold desserts to drink, which are really good. Next up, I've got news. If you go over to the
Well,
Disney
that's what this is, a news show.
Right. If you go over to the Disney Parks blog, you can actually see the pictures of these things. But the food and wine booths are listed. So we've got India, and they're going to have a curry spiced crispy chicken, cheesy mango ketchup dish, a potato pea samosa. Then we've got a mango lassi, non-alcoholic drink. I love mango, so that's probably going to be really good. Then you got a Taj Mahal premium lager. Now there's more stuff, but I'm only going to name a few things.
Thank you.
Freshman Outpost has a really good Gulfstream Brewery Company and a cider, mango tango hard cider. Have to try that. That's new. Kenya is going to be here, and they're going to have a coffee barbecue beef sweet potato dish with some slaw. And then we have the Alps, which is going to have dark chocolate fondue with berries and pound cake is the newest item. So I'm only trying to catch the new things. Germany, of course, is going to have the normal stuff that they have that everybody loves, the bratwurst, the apple strudel, and then they're going to have a bunch of Schuffelhofer prickly pear Hefeweizen. I'll try it. Not sure if I'm going to like it because I don't like the pineapple one that they came out with. Spain is going to be there. They're going to have a charcuterie cup and a seafood salad. Then they're going to also have some white sangria, a rose sangria, a red sangria, and a flight. Those are all new. Flavors of America. The new thing is going to be an Italian hot beef sandwich with shaved beef and spicy gardenia and au jus on a French roll. I don't know what that is. I've had hot Italian beef before, and I've never heard of that seasoning. So that's something new. They're going to have a seafood stew with saffron infused tomato fennel broth and a crostini. Also what's going to be new is a corn tortilla chips tossed with salsa verde with rancho chicken, queso fresco, cilantro lime, and a soft poached egg. You had me until the soft poached egg.
Yeah, that
Uh,
just doesn't go.
yeah, no. They're going to have grease with spanakopita and a plant-based impossible dish. Also, they're going to have wine flights. Tangerine Cafe, Monaco. They're going to have their pistachio cake with cinnamon pastry cream and candied walnuts. That was very good. And a falafel. They're also going to have a Keel Farms raspberry citrus hard cider. That sounds good. And a Blake's Hard Cider Company Peach Party Peach Blackberry Hard Cider. Belgium is going to have some waffles.
And this is the short list.
I know this is the short list. I mean, they've got so many new things. This is great though, because I know people in the past have skipped booths because it's the same food.
Yep.
So this is great to hear that we're going to have new foods.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Belgium is going to have some new beers. Brazil was Brazil there last year?
I believe so, but I don't remember.
I think so.
Okay. They're going to have a Brazilian cheese bread. And they're also going to have a couple beers. Then Ireland is going to be there again. Canada's going to be there again. Refreshment Port is going to have a cinnamon sugar beaver tail. Does anybody know what a beaver tail is?
I think a beaver does.
I'm hoping it's not a beaver.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not. I don't know.
I think we're going to have to. Maybe
it's like a pastry.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like the shape of a beaver tail, but
it's like a dough, like a
fried dough.
Like, yeah.
Wasn't there an Italian
fried
pastry
dough.
called lobster tails?
Yeah. Yes.
That could be the same kind of thing, just beaver tail.
Right.
Like basically shaped like a beaver tail.
Right. So that's their new thing. Australia's going to be there, and they don't have anything new. Corsica is going to have a guava cake with whipped cream and coconut. They're going to have a berry mimosa and a bear with berry frizz sparkling wine and white cranberry juice. That's new. Coastal Eats is going to be back with their lovely lump crab with Cajun spiced ginger slaw. Wild Brute Cuvée is the beverage. Flavors of Fire is coming back, and they've got a chimichurri marinated steak taco that's brand new, and a spiced chocolate tart with barbecue potato chip crust, salted whiskey caramel, and smoked sea salt. Might have to try that. The fry basket is going to have pickled fries with dill ranch. That sounds good. And a Stone Brewing lime and salt lager. Also, Brewing Lab at the Odyssey. They're going to have orange cardamom wings and unnecessarily spicy, yet extremely tasty Scotch bonnet pepper curry wings with cool cucumber yogurt. And a bunch of different beverages. Pickle milkshake. Sun King Brewing is going to have a lager. Brew Hub is going to have a French Connection IPA. Three Daughters is going to have an old fashioned porter. Blake's Hard Cider Company is going to have a colada hard cider. Bold Rock Peach Berry Hard Cider. And then Three Breweries is going to have a raspberry lemonade hard cider. Connections Cafe is going to have a Remy waffle, which looks pretty neat and interesting. They're also going to have a Remy, that's the same thing. Sorry. Same thing in two different areas. The eatery and the cafe. Isn't that the same thing?
One of them is like Starbucks, right? The cafe, I think, is Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I've only been there once. I've gone over to the Connections Eatery
Yeah.
more. They're going to have a new drink also, a Yucatan Sunset Margarita. Hawaii is opening on August 15th, and they're going to have different Hawaiian things, including the spam that everybody loves. The Noodle Exchange is
Who loves spam? Nobody loves spam.
I don't like spam either, but a lot of people still buy that.
Oh my God.
I think they think it's going to be better. The Noodle Exchange is also opening on the 15th, and they're going to have the newest things is going to be 2 different breweries and a wine of a Riesling. Then new is Char and Chop opening late this fall, and that's going to have all new foods: roasted porchetta, a meat assortery, grilled impossible, and then a bunch of like a Pilsner, a Lagner, a coffee porter. So you got a bunch there. New also is called Wine and Wedge. That's going to be opening this fall. They're going to have a whole bunch of new foods there. The newest thing is a Artisan Palette wine and cheese board that looks like it's got like a array of cheeses, including, which I wouldn't be able to eat, a blue cheese is on that plate. And they're going to have a Riesling, a brandy, and a porter. Bubbles and Brine is opening this fall, and they're going to have a crab slaw cocktail with stone mustard sauce, and a shrimp cocktail and a caviar with champagne and Bellini. That would be interesting. And then new is a swirl showcase. Mexico is going to have a couple new tacos. France is going to have the same things except a few different wines and slushies. Italy is having a new bruschetta and a sausage ragu and a lemon ricotta cheesecake. China is having crispy duck bao bun, and Japan is going to have a fire taiyaki roll and a beef wagyu dan and some different sakis. Have to say, I've tried sake once and I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, it's like beer. It's an acquired taste.
Acquired taste, yeah. The funnel cake is going to have a candied bacon funnel cake. Now, everybody knows I normally go for all these funnel cakes, so I will be trying this one because I like funnel cake and I like bacon. Then Joffrey's is also going to have their new cocktails for this year. And that's all I have for the foodie guides.
I wanted to let you know that beaver tails are a traditional sweet pastry from Canada.
Hey.
So I have a little map up here with little pins on it, and like 90% of them are up in Canada, but there's a couple along the border in the U.S. and then one random one in Tennessee. So
really, wow,
yeah,
Interesting.
So yes.
All right, thank you, Darlene.
Stuff on there that I don't know if I would like to try. It's kind of scary.
Yep. Before I get into my news, I want to just quickly remind everybody, if they're planning a vacation, whether it's Walt Disney World, Disneyland, taking a Disney cruise, or going on an adventure by Disney, there's only one place to go. Go with the very best, and that's Mouse Fan Travel. They've got great deals going on now at www.mousefantravel.com. That's www.mousefantravel.com. All right. I don't have that much this week, but I do want to mention, if you haven't heard yet, Bob Iger, president and CEO of the Disney Company, received a 2-year contract extension. His contract was set to expire on December 31st of 2024, but it will now run through the end of 2026. I'm glad to see that he's staying on, and today he mentioned he's got a lot of work to do, and yes, they do. So I'm glad he's staying on to guide the ship through. Disney has announced the schedule for their fan event, Destination D23, taking place this year at the Contemporary Resort from September 8th through the 10th. So those lucky enough to be going to that event, check on Disney's website for the calendar of events. Some of the attendees that will be there that Disney fans are going to love to see are Disney legends Bill Farmer, Don Hahn, Caitlin Robrock, Bert Iwan, and Ashley Eckstein. And in the something old, something new discount category on July 5th, Disney brought back its bounce back discount. Guests may expect to receive an email on their checkout date with a special offer for a future Disney World resort stay. And one final news note, beginning on August 25th, the 1950 animated Disney film Cinderella will be available for streaming in 4K. So if you've got a 4K TV, check it out. I'm sure it'll be pretty darn good. And that's all the news I have this week. Park hours, darling.
Okay, park hours for July 14th through Thursday, July 20th. Magic Kingdom will be open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m. And then Monday and Tuesday from 9 to 11. Wednesday, we're going back to 9 to 10 with Thursday also. But Wednesday, those guests lucky enough to be staying in deluxe resorts will be able to be there till midnight. Epcot hours are Friday through Sunday, 9 to 9, with the extra park hours for the deluxe resort guests till 11 p.m. Then Tuesday and Wednesday, 9 to 9. Then we have a ticketed event on the 20th, 9 to 9, and then 10 to 1 a.m. for those ticketed. You can normally get in at 7 p.m. Try to make sure you do not go at 7 p.m. When you want to just go and do a show, because it's very crowded at that time. Stuart and I found that out.
Yep.
So Hollywood Studios for the week will be 8:30 to 9 p.m. Animal Kingdom will be 8 to 7 p.m. And Disney Springs, Friday and Saturday, 10 to 11:30 p.m., with Sunday through Thursday, 10 to 11 p.m. Typhoon Lagoon is now open from 10 to 8. And Disney's Boardwalk is open from 6:30 to 10 p.m.
All right. Thank you, Darlene. And in the weather coming up over the next 7 days, you can expect to feel the heat with daytime highs in the low to mid 90s and humidity levels like we've never seen before. The overnight lows will be in the upper 70s, and depending on where you are, you could see a brief daily rain shower. And one final note on the this day in Disney history. It was on July 13th, 1925, that Walter Elias Disney and Lillian Marie Bounds said their I do's at Lillian's brother's home in Idaho. That is going to wrap up our news edition this week. This is the first of two shows we're recording on this day. We're going to be doing our regular show in a little bit. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in, whether it's on audio or on video on YouTube TV. Not YouTube TV, on YouTube, sorry. And we hope you'll keep tuning in one place or the other. We're in a bunch of other places. Amazon Podcast, you can find us there also. iHeartRadio. Those are the major
On our
ones.
app?
On our app, that's right. That's right. John's been pushing that app, and right now you can get notifications. So when a new show comes out, you'll get notified so you can listen or watch, however you prefer. All right, we're out of here. We'll be back soon with our next show. Until then, everybody, be safe. Be yourself. Bye-bye.
See you real soon.
Have a magical night. Stay safe. Please pack sunscreen, a hat, and a rain poncho.